Thanks for watching our 30-second guide. You're here probably because you want a little more information about how that process works than a 30-second spot can provide. So let's dig into the process a little. First, when it comes to data consolidation, for the purposes of understanding what your KPIs are, we want to have everything in one spot, in one big table, because that's the best way for statistical and machine learning software to understand what's happening in your data. Very often, especially today, with digital marketing, with customer service, with any type of digital data, there are a lot of potential interactions. These are called weak interactions that we can't necessarily see. In a marketing example, what drives someone to buy something? Well, it could be just an ad, or it could be just an email. But more likely, especially as the transactions become bigger and more complex and you have things like smartphones and stuff that interact with customers, and customers have the ability to talk to us in so many ways, there could be a whole bunch of things that contribute to a KPI. It could be email and webinars and social media and referrals and local reviews. So we use machine learning to put all this data together and then figure out what combination of these variables. That's why we mentioned in the video techniques like multiple linear regression or random forests. These are techniques that mathematically have been around for a while, but because we didn't have the computing power or the technology broadly available, they haven't really been used as much as they should have been. So that's what you do in the second step, is take that big spreadsheet and figure out what are all the potential combinations that lead to the outcome that you want, the key performance indicator. The third thing we mentioned in the video was repeating this process on a quarterly basis, or depending on how important it is to monitor your KPIs, you might have to run the analysis even maybe monthly. For the most critical KPIs, probably want to run them as often as you can. For example, in marketing, you can get away with quarterly or monthly, but if we're talking about performance of a machine part that an airplane requires in order to fly, to stay in the air, we want to run that analysis as often as we can, because we don't want the plane to fall out of the sky. So this is a well-defined, proven process. Gather the data, clean it up, get it in one spot, run the analysis with a target set of, here's the outcome we care about, figure out what are all the interactions that lead to that outcome, and then we start testing, we start analyzing, we start building new campaigns and new strategies around those KPIs and their contributing metrics. Again, going back to a marketing example, if we find out that email plus tweets yields the most conversions, well, then we can start experimenting. What if we do more email? What if we tweet more? What if we tweet more with videos, and so on and so forth, to get the outcomes we want? In a customer service experience, if we find out that having a greeter is one of the most important things, but so is playing Kenny G music in the store speakers. If we have that data and the data and the analysis point to that, we can say, okay, well, maybe we need to add some Michael Bolton to the store radio as well, so that and see if that is in fact one of the major contributing factors to a happy customer experience. So that's why you need to do this key driver analysis early and often. And again, if it's something that you feel is important and you understand the value of identifying those key drivers, but you don't have the technical or the analytical or the technology infrastructure to do so, we're happy to help. Fill out the form right below here on this page, and let's have a talk about how we can make this analysis for you on a regular basis and help you prove the value of what you're doing and set up experiments to continually increase the impact that you deliver to your organization. Thanks for watching.